One of the top questions I get from my seller clients is, should I pay the seller's closing cost? Well, here is what sellers need to know today. In today's shifting real estate market, sellers are facing new pressures to sweeten their offers by covering buyer closing costs, a significant change from just a few years ago when sellers held most of the negotiating power. I recognize that understanding this evolving negotiation tactic is crucial for sellers looking to attract serious buyers and close deals in a competitive landscape. So, whether you're considering offering closing cost assistance or just need guidance on what's reasonable in your local market, it's important to weigh the financial implications against the potential benefits of a faster, more certain sale. A few years ago, sellers could get away with saying no to just about everything. No to repairs, no to concessions, just no negotiation. If buyers wanted the house, they pretty much had to take it on the seller's terms. But now that inventory's grown, negotiations are becoming a normal part of the process again. That's why one of the most important things sellers need to understand right now is this. In my 34 years in real estate, I have approached my client's outcome as it isn't to win every single negotiation. Yes, I fight for my sellers, but sometimes it's worth meeting buyers where they are to get a deal done fast. One example, helping with the buyer's closing cost. So let's break that down so you know what to expect if it comes up in the sale of your property. What are buyer closing costs? Well, closing costs are the extra expenses buyers pay on top of their down payment when they purchase a home. Freddie Mac gives some examples. Loan origination fees, appraisal and inspection cost, title and attorney fees, survey fees, and more. Typically, buyer closing costs range from about 2 to 5% of the home's purchase price. So on the typical $400,000 home, that could mean anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000 out of pocket to the buyer. And in today's affordability challenged market, that upfront cash can be a major hurdle for many buyers, even if they can comfortably afford the monthly mortgage payment itself. That's why more people are asking sellers for help, and more sellers are saying yes. According to the latest data from Zillow, 67% of sellers reported paying some or all of the buyer's closing costs in 2025. To help you better understand the data, I have posted a graph on my Jim Mazziotti Facebook page and my Senior to Seniors Facebook page. Now, that doesn't mean every seller is doing it, and it definitely doesn't mean every seller should, but it does show how common concessions have become as the market has shifted. And it's important for my clients to know. It's important for you to know. So when does paying closing costs make sense? This is where many sellers get stuck. They hear help with closing costs and immediately think, why should I pay for their expenses? Well, I get it, but that's not always the right way to look at it. You've got to consider who has the leverage in today's changing market. Redfin data shows there are more sellers than buyers active today, and that shift and the market dynamics have changed to benefit buyers. I have posted a second graph on my Jim Mazziotti Facebook page and my Senior to Seniors page. That doesn't mean every market favors buyers. Far from it. In some areas, homes are still selling quickly and sellers have plenty of leverage. But in others, buyers have more room to negotiate than they've had in years. That's why local market conditions matter so much when you make your decision. For example, helping with closing costs may be worth considering if there are a lot of homes for sale in your area. Your house has been sitting on the market longer than expected. You've had few showings, but no offers. You're motivated to move quickly, and maybe you need to move quickly. Or you're trying to keep a deal together during negotiations. After all, if it's the thing that helps bring a serious buyer across the finish line for you, it could be well worth it. Now, no, there are other concessions you could offer instead. Just remember, being flexible doesn't mean saying yes to every request. Far from it. It means understanding which compromises actually help you accomplish your goals, because there are always alternatives. It's my job to help you with this. Redfin suggests considering other concessions if you're not interested in helping with closing costs, like a home warranty, repair credits, flexible closing dates, or leave behind appliances or even furniture. When I list a seller's home, I provide a certified pre-sold home guarantee at no cost to my seller clients. It's a differentiator between my services and the services of traditional real estate agents. By doing this, it not only makes the home that I have listed be more attractive to buyers, it actually saves the buyers the home inspection costs, which in my area is about a $500 savings. The right answer depends on what buyers in your market are asking for and what matters most to you. That's exactly why working with an experienced local real estate professional is so important. The bottom line today, the sellers having the most success today are the ones who understand the market has changed and are adapting to meet it where it is. Sometimes that means negotiating on closing costs. Sometimes it means offering something else. The key is knowing which concessions are worth it for your local market. If you're wondering what's normal in your market area, what's worth negotiating, and where it makes sense to stand firm, connect with me. I would welcome the opportunity to assist you. And if you're outside my market area, I have a full group of realtors that I've worked with over my more than 3 decades in a real estate business that I can refer you to for professional assistance. I'm Jim Mazziotti. And thank you so much for listening today. I hope you have a great day. And please reach out with any questions. And also, please forward this to anybody that you think might benefit from knowing more about closing cost. Have a great day.